This is Mayor President Sharon Weston Broome. Over the past few days, our community has come forward to voice their concern about an incident that occurred between a Baton Rouge Police Department officer and a 17-year-old Baton Rouge resident. I know I'm not alone in my concern about that encounter. Let me be clear. An officer putting their knee on someone's neck as a method of restraint is unacceptable. That is why, in my first month of office, I worked with community members and the Baton Rouge Police Department to change the use of force policy, including banning chokeholds. We will remain transparent and accountable to swiftly find a resolution. Chief Murphy Paul has been in constant communication with the family involved in an effort to make sure their voices are heard. The officers involved have been placed on leave as the incident is being investigated. The full video of the incident will help shed light on the situation, and we are asking any citizens or businesses in the area who might have additional footage to please provide it to us. Regardless of what is shown, it is evident that there is still work to be done in the relationships between our police department and the community. It is the role of the police department to protect and serve. This cannot be achieved, however, without trust between law enforcement and the community. We must find a path forward to building confidence and healing. Throughout my tenure as a public servant and now as your mayor, I have consistently worked to close the gap between law enforcement and our residents, and I will not stop. This is why I would one day like to see an independent community-based officer review board in Baton Rouge, one which will uphold a transparent and accountable relationship between our community and our law enforcement agencies. The Baton Rouge Police Department is examining training protocols and use of force policies to ensure that officers can create both transparency and trust with the community they stand to protect. In 2016, we faced a great deal of trauma. A year when we saw the killing of Alton Sterling and the ambush killing of our police officers that resulted in 3 deaths. We will never forget the words of one of those fallen officers, Officer Montrell Jackson. Just days before his death, he posted to Facebook, "We must not let hate infect our hearts, that this city must and will get better." I share Officer Jackson's sentiments. We must and will get better. While we have made progress since that time, we know that the work towards equity and justice for all continues. In solidarity, let all of us maintain a commitment of courage and devotion to peace, prosperity, and progress for everyone.